Imagine walking into a village where every home is empty. No doors creak, no voices, just dust and a silence that screams. Over 200 years ago, the people of Kuldhara vanished in a single night. No struggle, no trace, only a curse seeping through the desert's heart. What secret drove an entire community to flee? Why do those who linger after dark hear whispers and feel eyes watching from the shadows? Dare you uncover what Kuldhara hides? Kuldhara was a beacon in the Thar Desert's unforgiving sands. Founded in 1291 by the Paliwal Brahmins, a wealthy and ingenious community, it defied nature itself. Nearly 1,600 souls lived in 410 homes, their north-south architecture aligned with the stars for celestial harmony. The Udansar well, a marvel of engineering, brought water to lush fields, sustaining trade across 83 neighboring villages. For over 500 years, Kuldhara thrived, a testament to human resilience. But even the strongest foundations can crack under a shadow's weight. In 1825, a chilling legend took hold. Salim Singh, Jaisalmer's ruthless minister, was a man who claimed what he desired. His gaze fell on the village chief's daughter, a young woman whose beauty haunted the desert. He demanded her hand, threatening the Paliwals with ruinous taxes, violence, even death if they defied him. The villagers, bound by honor, faced a heart-wrenching choice: surrender their daughter or lose everything. On a moonless night, under a sky stained blood red, the unthinkable unfolded. All 1,500 residents, men, women, children, gathered in secret. They packed their lives, every jewel, every cloth, and walked into the desert's embrace. By dawn, Kuldhara was empty. Not a single belonging remained. No signs of struggle, just silence. Before they vanished, the Paliwals cast a curse. No one shall ever live here again. The desert swallowed their footsteps, but whispers linger. Was it a minister's greed that drove them away? Or did they flee something far darker? Something that still watches from the ruins? Since that night, Kuldhara has rejected life. Locals swear the curse binds the land in an unnatural grip. Families who tried to resettle fled within days, haunted by unseen eyes and cold whispers in the dark. The Archaeological Survey of India now guards the ruins, locking the gates at sunset. No one dares stay after dark, because something lingers here. In 2013, the Indian Paranormal Society, led by Gaurav Tiwari, tested the curse. Armed with EMF meters and night vision cameras, they camped in Kuldhara's heart. At midnight, their equipment went haywire, spiking near the temple, capturing faint, childlike cries and footsteps with no source. Tiwari himself felt a cold hand graze his arm in an empty room. Their camera caught a blurred silhouette, tall, distorted, inhuman, vanishing into the shadows. Times of India reported their findings, calling Kuldhara a paranormal hotspot. The team left shaken, unwilling to return. In 2017, a skeptic from Delhi, armed with a GoPro, vowed to debunk the legends. He stayed past midnight, mocking the curse. At 1:13 a.m., anklets jingled, first distant, then circling closer. A whisper called his name, soft but piercing. His flashlight died. Trembling, he turned toward the temple and saw her. A young girl in ancient Paliwal attire, her eyes glowing faintly in the moonlight. She pointed behind him, her face twisting into a silent scream. His camera captured a single frame, a shadow unnaturally twisted, looming inches away. He fled, abandoning his gear, later telling India Today he felt something wrong in the air. In 2019, a group of tourists defied the rules, staying past closing hours. They heard laughter, a child's voice, echoing from the temple. One woman's camera malfunctioned, later revealing a photo of a figure that wasn't there when she took the shot. Locals weren't surprised. They say the girl, perhaps the chief's daughter, guards Kuldhara, her glowing eyes a warning to those who linger. What haunts these ruins? The Paliwal's vengeance? Or something ancient, awakened by their curse that refuses to let go? Historians scramble for answers. A 2017 study in Journal of Arid Environments points to an earthquake, its tremors collapsing roofs and burying wells across 84 villages. Others cite dwindling water in Udansar or crushing taxes that broke the Paliwal's spirit. But these explanations falter. Why did every village vanish that same night? Why no bones, no belongings, just silence? How could 1,500 people disappear without a trace? Locals need no convincing. They avoid Kuldhara after dusk, whispering of voices, footsteps, and the girl with glowing eyes who watches from the temple. In 2021, a Jaisalmer guide, leading a daytime tour, heard his name called from an empty street. No one was there. Visitors report cameras failing, batteries draining, and an unshakable feeling of being followed. Some see her, the girl, standing motionless, her gaze piercing the soul. Is she the chief's daughter, bound by a minister's betrayal? Or a sentinel of a deeper, older secret, buried in the desert's bones? Kuldhara stands open from 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. INR 10 to enter, 50 for vehicles. Rajasthan's tourism board dreams of restoring its glory, but the gates lock at sunset for a reason. What would you find if you stayed past dark? Would you face the girl with glowing eyes, or something far worse? Subscribe for more chilling tales from the edge of reality. What haunted place should we uncover next? Drop your spine-chilling suggestions below.